Today I want to go over an interesting alien sighting that I'm surprised I've never covered before. But before I get into that, I want to go over 2 recent UFO sightings. One of them happened right here in Arizona where I live. And the reason I wanted to cover this is because I was shocked at how similar they are. One was filmed in San Diego, then just a couple days later, one was filmed here in Phoenix.
It's not just a firework or something?
Oh my god!
No!
Joe!
What the? Oh,
Joe, we see it!
No, that's...
Joe, we
Mom, let's drive over there, let's go!
Joe, we see one!
Yeah, it's coming towards us!
Holy we see one!
Where is...
We see one! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What is? There's more!
Wait, there's another one!
2! Is this the Phoenix lights again? Oh my god.
Holy fuck, Joe, we see
Where
it!
is...
Do you see that? Where's Joe at? Oh my god! There's 3 of them! Holy fuck, report! Report! No!
They're moving!
No!
4!
No, Joe!
4!
4?
Fucking
That
Phoenix
might just
lights again.
No.
That's an airplane up there. Those are not airplanes, but that is...
No, is it the... Is it the Phoenix lights again?
They just came. 2 more. Oh my god, a 3rd one.
6. I heard a noise. I think it was...
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Why is there 6 now?
No, 1 went away.
No, there's
Oh my god.
4. That's so weird. I thought I heard a sound like an alien sound or something.
Oh my god, you bet. Oh my god, that went away again.
I was like, what the hell? Now they're making noises. Maybe it was Max TV or something.
I cannot believe that.
Now of course the government said that they were just flares, but nobody believes that as they don't move like flares. And what shocks me is not just in these 2 cases, but in hundreds of cases it starts with just 1 light, then 2 lights appear, then 3, then 4, and at times it seems like it's all part of the same craft as it's perfectly aligned, but then 1 light would just shoot up into the sky at insane speeds. It really is mind-blowing and definitely one of the biggest paranormal mysteries of our time. Now what I want to cover today is a famous alien sighting known as the Metal Man. In 1973, a police officer in Alabama, Jeff Greenhaw, received a call that would change his life forever. A scared citizen told him that there was a strange flying craft just hovering over a nearby field and that he had never seen anything like this before. So Jeff, the police officer, decided to go check this out. And when he got to the location, he saw what he first thought was a person wrapped in aluminum foil. But after watching for a little while, he wasn't so sure, so he got out of his car, walked towards his figure and said, "Howdy, stranger," but there was no response. And as he got closer, he got a bit freaked out as he now believed that this probably wasn't a human. This thing was tall, at least 6 feet, and it looked like his head and neck were stitched together. It was also really bright, like light reflecting off glass, except there was no light anywhere. And it moved similar to a human, but it was like it had springs on his legs. Now Jeff, not sure what the heck he was looking at, ran back to his patrol car to grab his camera. Then he took a couple pictures. But then this thing started to move away, so Jeff got back in his car and followed it, but it was going too fast. Jeff was only going about 35 miles per hour as he was driving on a field, but he still couldn't catch up. This thing was gone, and Jeff ended up crashing his car. Now after he came forward with his out-of-this-world encounter, he got ridiculed pretty bad, so he withdrew himself from the public. And since he never tried to make money or get famous, a lot of UFOologists believe that he might just be telling the truth, as his life got a heck of a lot worse after telling the world what had happened to him. He stated, "I pretty well withdrew myself from the public for years. People made my life really difficult, people who were supposed to be my friends. The only thing I found out is that I really couldn't trust anyone. I withdrew, I ran, and I went places to try to get away from it. But then many years later, he added, I turned out to be a person I never dreamt I would be because of what happened. It made me hard, but it made me strong as well. I came close to losing my sanity, but my wife and God kept me sane. My family and faith is the only thing that kept me going. I'm still a believer in life after death, but at one point, I didn't believe there was any other life in the universe. But that really changed ever since that night. Now Jeff took 4 pictures that night, and from time to time he would take them out and look at them. And thankfully he shared them before they got stolen. About 10 years later, someone broke into his house and stole the photos, as well as his shotgun and service pistol. He stated that it was really weird that the only 3 things he had with him on that night were the only things that got stolen. Interesting indeed. Now, like I said before, Jeff never sought to gain anything from anyone. He even resigned from his position as chief of police shortly after this happened. Now, at first he thought what he was looking at was just an idiot trying to scare people. But he soon realized that this was not the case, as no human could move as fast as this thing did. And that night, there were multiple reports of UFOs. Now, when I look at this photo, it does kind of look like a man just wrapped in tinfoil. But strangely, Jeff is not the only one. There have been many reports throughout the years coming from terrified eyewitnesses who claim to have seen robot-like beings that they believed were in fact aliens. And it is shocking how many cases there are. Here's a case from 1973 when 2 men were fishing, when all of a sudden a UFO appeared right above them. Then they encountered what appeared to be alien robots. Another famous case happened in 1977 in Brazil, when a man, a 33-year-old bus driver, saw a huge UFO hovering over a field. Then robots came out and abducted him. And interestingly enough, in both of these cases, these men were paralyzed before being abducted by what appeared to be robots. Then we have the 1964 Cisco Grove incident, where a hunter got lost, and that night he saw lights in the sky which he thought was a rescue party. But he soon realized that these lights were something from out of this world. Then he was attacked by 3 robots who tried to get him down from a tree. Now I have covered these cases, and there are so many more out there. Scientists even say that it is far more likely that we would encounter alien robots before we would encounter their flesh and blood creators. And if you know of any more sightings involving robots and aliens, please let me know in the comments, as I might make a video about it. It is shocking how many sightings there are. Until next time, this is Paranormal Junkie. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.